What's up, YouTube, tube. Hello, my name is Starry Par, and today we are going to be drawing Overwatch characters with their roles swapped. Now, you might be a little confused. What does that mean? What's going on? I'm letting the wheel pick a character from each role, and then I'm going to be spinning another wheel, and depending on if it's a tank character, let's say for example, obviously, as you can see before us, we have tank characters. So whichever tank character I get from here, we're going to spin another wheel that's going to choose between DPS and support. In this example, let's say I get support. Whatever character I get, I'm going to be turning this tank character into a support. And I thought this would be a nice little challenge for me to do for myself, so that I can really get into the character design aspect that I want to explore in my future career. So I am really hoping that I don't get one of the animal characters. If I were to design a tank character as either DPS or support, their size would obviously have to decrease, because that's the whole point of the other characters, is that they're small and they're not huge tank size kind of characters. Okay, please don't give me an animal character. Please give me a good one. Oh Roadhog! Okay, we got fucking Roadhog up in here. I'm already getting some ideas if he was to be a support. If he's gonna be DPS, honestly, that's probably the easier option to figure out. Almost too easy, but we'll see. Oh. And he's a DPS. Now we're on to the DPS. I'm actually really excited for this one. Who are we gonna get? Who we gonna get? Who we gonna get? Are you kidding me? Okay, we got the most nothing burger character to do. I'm sorry for the people that like Freya. Just me personally, they could have done so much more with her character. Oh, support? Shit, that is a little bit of a challenge. All right. I'm gonna have to brainstorm after this. Okay, and last but not least, we have supports. I'm so excited. Now the support I'm looking forward to. Oh Juno. Oh moons. Okay, Juno, will you be a tank or a DPS? Oh, I have an idea. Ooh, I have such a good the idea has changed because she's a tank. Oh my god, Juno as a tank? Oh my god, wait, this is gonna be awesome. So far we have Roadhog as a DPS, Freya as a support, and Juno as a tank. Let's go see what we're gonna do with that. So we're gonna be starting with Roadhog, obviously, who's going to become a DPS, which figuring out his new abilities was much easier than I think it would have been a challenge for me to figure out how he would be as a support. But honestly, the fact that he already has a healing ability kind of was giving me a brief idea already. Obviously, he's still gonna have his body type, but it's gonna be slightly different because of the fact that he is a DPS. Ultimately, figuring out the new abilities for everybody with their role swapped is what's gonna help me figure out their new design. So Roadhog as a DPS, he would still have the scrap gun, but there wouldn't be no alt fire. He would still have the chain hook. I feel like that would still work for a DPS character. He'd still have take a breather because a lot of the DPS characters can heal themselves. But you guys remember his old ability called Pigpen, when he threw that little pen, that trap or whatever the fuck it was, on the floor. It didn't really trap anybody. If you stepped on it, it would slow you down and you would take damage. And depending, I have died to that thing quite a bit. But I was imagining that would be his ultimate, called Pigpen, obviously. And it would be really huge and big. Yeah, so that would be his ultimate. So I wrote, lay a large pen on the floor that first slows movement when stepped on and then detonates after 1.5 seconds. Can be destroyed when placed, has 200 health, and it does about 400 damage. And the duration of how long this this ult lasts like 6 seconds and then like breaks automatically on its own, I guess. I do the heads way too big. They do not need to be that big. The real like big change is going to be how he looks. And how he's gonna look now is just that his size is like, it's like smaller now. The size got decreased and his like build is a little bit different. So like I think this overall like works. Like, I don't know. I feel like that works and he's still like pretty big, but he's not like too big. I don't know. Oh wait, that looks weird. I was debating whether or not to make this like a speed paint thing, but I figured that I could just do it like this, because the thing about the speed paint is that I have to record record the talking separately, and like that's like annoying. I feel like his outfit still works as a DPS, like low-key. Like, cause he's supposed to, like, him and Junkrat are a duo, so like it would make sense if his fit would be the same. Like, I don't know. See, like, if I had gotten Diva, that would have been fire. Cause like I could have just drawn her like demeched. See, like I have ideas, man, but like this one's pretty boring because like nothing really changes that much. I'm gonna keep it pretty sketchy. I don't know if I'm gonna render it crazy style. I think I'm gonna keep it like very sketch-like. Oh, what if his hair is different? I could just make his fucking hair different for fun. Why not? What if he has like long hair? Wait, I like that. Wait, oh, never mind. I like that. I just noticed he has a fucking license plate for his fucking belt. I got the fucking jock strap on. Ooh la la. What is this drip, bro? Honestly, I'll probably like render these when I'm not recording. Cause I don't know why, I feel a lot of like pressure when I'm recording. Whenever I draw that, I have to like do it as fast as possible. Okay, and I present to you DPS Roadhog. Where ultimately, nothing actually changed really about the design. So Roadhog as a DPS, kind of boring, a little bit, kind of just a tad bit, but that's okay because we're gonna move on to the fun stuff. As much as I have my opinions about Freya as a character and that she's just like, they could have done so much more with her. They really could have, because when I first saw Freya's face, I was like, hey, that's just Widowmaker's face. I think that I can give her a little bit of a character if she were to be a support. Here's what I have so far. So her crossbow is called Revdraw Crossbow. That works the same way, just rapidly fire automatic bolts. That's it, does damage. So think of like Zenyatta. You know, he's only like pushing out those balls. How else can I word that so it doesn't sound as fucking weird? When he's hitting people with his balls. Nope, that's not any better. Okay, anyways, when he's using his balls, he's killing people with them. If he wants to heal somebody, you have to click another button to like heal somebody. Anyways, I'm gonna get to what I'm trying to get with. I'm really bad at explaining stuff. Oh my god, I need to kill myself. Anyways, take aim. That's the ability where like it slows down. So like slow down your momentum to take aim with a high speed healing explosive bolt. Large area of effect. So that would be the main way that Freya heals people. Next, we got quick dash. Bolt in the direction you're moving and refresh quick aim. It leaves behind a trail of short duration that heals your teammates. So like, as she like moves, her cape kind of will make it like a yellow effect that will indicate healing. I've turned one of her abilities Updraft into her ultimate, so it's still just called Updraft. I feel like, I don't know, I can't think of anything else. Launch upward to deploy a tornado that pulls in nearby enemies and moves in a circle. Does damage over time. See, isn't that cool? Because a lot of the supports nowadays are just having ultimates that don't heal, they do damage. So Freya's gonna be one of those supports where like she's more of like an off support. So I feel like, yeah. So that's gonna be her. I think we need to diversify the body types a bit. So honestly, this is just an excuse for me to redesign Freya because I hate her design. It's really bland. It's really boring. She just looks like every other character somehow, but like a mix of them, to be honest. So definitely instead of her turning evil, she would still use her skills to rescue the innocent. Definitely. She looks like an owl, to be honest, and I think we should really like bank a little bit more on the owl look of the hair. And she has like a lot of like air aspects about her, so I think it'd be cool to explore that a little bit. Visualizing like air, it's like very like it wraps around stuff like that, to be honest. I don't know, feeling that. I think honestly she could still be like quote unquote evil and a support because hey, we have Moira. But I think I like the aspect of that character she has where she was a good person and then for some reason she's just like, okay, I'm evil now, or whatever the fuck it is. I think I'm gonna give her very like, I don't know, her nose is very like boring, so I'm gonna look at like, where's she from? Denmark? Now I do like this part about like the fluff bit. I do like that, so we're gonna keep that in design. I do like the cape. I like the cape. Yeah, I like that. You know what? I think I would like if it had, maybe if it resembled like owl wings a bit more. That would be pretty cool. Owl wings. Yeah. I like that. I like it. Okay, so that marking on her face, it looks like wind, which I fuck with. I fuck with that heavy. Honestly, she would have a pet owl. She would have a pet owl. That's why she's got like those thick gloves. It looks like she has, I don't know, she also has like wintry aspect. So like, looks like a winter owl. I know that every part of her skin would be covered. Because I genuinely don't see any reason for any part of her skin to be exposed, in my opinion. I could make her eyebrows really thick. I feel like it would look really nice to get thicker eyebrows. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah, I was hating on the brown, but like I'm fucking with the brown. Listening to music right now and just the fucking like Five Nights at Freddy's Trap remix keeps playing over and over. But here we go. Freya as a support. What do you guys think? Y'all fuck with this? This honestly is just like a Freya redesign in itself, but yeah. Now the next one I'm really excited to do is the next one we are going to be doing Juno as a tank, which I have such a good idea for it. Okay, let's go into Juno's abilities as a tank. Juno's weapon is called Mede Blaster. As a tank, it's called Toxin Blaster. So it's a burst fire weapon that damages enemies. Instead of being a hit scan, that weapon is now a projectile. And then Juno still has the pulsar torpedoes. It works almost the same way. The only thing that's changed is that it provides shield to allies upon contact and damages enemies. And now Hyper Ring is now called Hyper Shield. Deploy a shield that increases movement speed of allies that pass through it. And now Juno's ultimate, which is called Orbital Ray, is now called Orbital Destruction. So call down a ray that takes 1 second to charge up and explode, and then the damage is the same amount of damage that Diva's bomb does. I'm envisioning, so what I envision like almost immediately is that she kind of has like a mech suit. Like not like a mech like Diva, but a mech suit that she like wears pretty much. Let's see if this is accurate proportions. That's why I had like Junker Queen, because like the mech would make her as tall as Junker Queen. So the mech would obviously make her look really bulky, but like her body inside of it is like really small and tiny when based off the concept art. I like that, actually. I like that. Write that down! I went ahead and cleaned up the sketch a little bit of Juno. So I think her leg would like be here, and it's like kind of like a limb enhancement type situation that like Peridot from Steven Universe had. Went ahead and colored in Freya. So I gave it very like minimal rendering, but like this is it with the line art cleaned up. And then Roadhog. Also, he's off to the side because like he would be really short as a DPS, so he'd be shorter than Freya. He's a little small fella, a little small little pig guy. Juno's size is big because, you know, she's a tank, but like she's definitely not gonna be as big as like the other tanks like Mauga and Reinhardt and stuff, so I'm like, she's definitely like the same size as like Zarya. And the idea I had for like her mask is that, you guys know like those protogen furry fursuits where it's like the mask is like this LED screen, so it'd be like that but with like her mask, and she'd be a faceless tank. Now for my favorite part, the colors. My brain is so fried, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so what color? Okay, obviously the helmet is gonna be very dark because like it's an LED screen. Do like a hue shift and like we'll see. Okay, I already don't like the purple going on. What if I make it like a bright orange? Maybe. There's a lot of like a fucking white in her design, I'm now realizing. Trust the process, guys. I know it looks well, like shit right now. Just you wait, we're gonna clean it up. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm feeling these colors like at all. Yeah, I don't think the colors should be that crazy, but maybe if they appear darker, like it would. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Maybe if it's more on the redder side. Let's see. Like, Juno's not evil as a tank, by the way. But I imagine she would be a little more rougher around the edges. But she wouldn't be like a bad guy, you know? Okay, I think soft light is like the best one, so I'm gonna... But before we do that, let me see how it looks in different settings. Oh, wait, I like the blue. I think I'm just gonna go with the purple because like that I think is like the best one. No, I like the purple. The purple's probably the best one in my opinion, so I'm gonna go with the purple. Me realizing that this fucking foot is like horrifically wrong. Cause now I'm fixing it. Okay, we're done. Well, not done because I'm gonna go like line this out and like give it some very like light rendering. I feel like she'd be like slightly be floating off the ground like the way Sigma is, so like she would have some height over everybody like that because she's like a little bit off the ground hovering. Oh my god, don't ever flip your drawings. We will get back to that, and in the next clip I will have them all in like, I'm gonna show a little example. Gonna set something like this up with like their new abilities and stuff, and see you guys in the next clip. All right. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to see more videos like this, art related videos, because I do have more like this lined up in the future. And depending on if this video does well, I will definitely do a part 2 and more parts. And this can be a whole series where I do more heroes swapped. And yeah. Alright. Bye!